What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe, and thank you, T, for the request. For a mortal in the universe of 40K, we've talked about it before, life sucks. And chances are, if you're part of the Imperium, you are more often than not going to perish on the front lines alongside thousands and thousands of individuals just like you. But there are those that, even in the midst of battle and through all the chaos and darkness around them, have unwavering servitude and dedication to the God Emperor. And these very few individuals whose faith shines above the rest may end up losing their life in a sense of martyrdom, and their reward for their sacrifice may be to become a living saint. A living saint is somebody who has been revived via the manifestation of the Emperor's might on the battlefield. These very few individuals shine brightly on the battlefield with the holy energy of the God Emperor, using their awesome and terrible newfound powers to slay the foes around them, bolster morale amongst their allies, and lay waste to even some of the strongest combatants. But power like this doesn't come without a cost. For example, one's faith must be strong enough, and they must perform incredible feats and acts on behalf of the God Emperor. Once a living saint arrives on the battlefield, their power burns so brightly that they are only there for, chances are, the duration of the battlefield itself, as their very energy eats at their own life source. So it is only during the most dire and necessary moments that a living saint may appear, and usually on the very front line, so that they may take the battle to the strongest foes. And lastly, to be confirmed as a living saint, not just a powerful warp entity like creature that works on behalf of the Emperor, you must be confirmed to be one on behalf of the Ecclesiarchy and the Inquisition. So regardless of whatever acts that you may be performing on behalf of the God Emperor, if the Inquisition or the Ecclesiarchy doesn't see it fit, you cannot be declared a living saint, despite the powers. For all these reasons, there are very few confirmed living saints. Some of the most popular that you've probably heard of, first being Saint Celestine, Saint Sabbat, and Saint Anais. More often than not, because of the prerequisite of the incredible faith that you may need, most of the living saints come from the Sisters of Battle. But it is not just exclusive to them, as we've seen on a handful of occasions. Should one of these incredible celestial beings ever be slain, the powers that they have inherited allow them to return to the battlefield and be rebirthed should the occasion call for it. So being unalived is not permanent for most of them, but we have seen on a few occasions that it is 100% possible to permanently eliminate one of these creatures. So for all their power, they are not invulnerable or immortal. I like to look at them as they operate extremely similarly to the creatures of the warp, but simply operate and use their powers for those of the Imperium and the God Emperor. Overall, the design of these creatures and the lore behind them tends to be really cool, and I wish we got to see more of them on a deeper scale. But with that being said, T, thank you again for the request. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Drop a comment if there's anything you guys want to hear about next, and as always, remember to follow for more.